Hello and welcome to the next negative numbers video. This video is the third part of F3. Last time we saw that adding a negative number gave the same answer as taking away a positive number. So let's look at two more examples of that side by side. 5 plus negative 7. We would expect to have the same answer as 5 take away 7. Okay, let's just check that. Remember that these form a zero pair. Together they're worth 0, so I can cross them all out. Now I'm trying to calculate 5 take away 7. So what I want to do here is take away 7 yellow counters. But I can't see 7 yellow counters, so I need to do something about it. And what I'll do is I'll add some 0 pairs. Now I can add 0 pairs because they're worth 0, so I've not changed the number on display. This number that you can see still represents 5. But now I can see 7 yellow counters, so I can take them all away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm left with negative 2. Let's add this to our list of results. Once again, we can replace adding a negative number with taking away a positive number. Here's another pair of side-by-side examples. Negative 4 take away negative 3 and negative 4 plus 3. Now taking away negative 3 means taking away 3 red counters, which leaves one red counter which is negative 1. But each of these groups is a 0 pair, so it can be crossed out. So we've seen that negative 4 take away negative 3 gave the same answer as negative 4 plus 3. And here's our last pair of examples. 5 take away negative 2 and 5 plus 2. Now it's 5 take away negative 2, so I want to take away 2 negative counters. But once again, I can't see any negative counters, so I'll have to make some. You can see here I've introduced 2 0 pairs. They're both worth 0, so the number I can see here is still 5. But now I can take away negative 2. I can take away these 2, which leaves 7 yellow counters. So this is our last pair of examples. 5 take away negative 2 gives the same answer as 5 plus 2. Here are some examples for you to try. Please do these examples on paper and your teacher will want to see your work. For a positive counter, you should draw this. For a negative counter, you should draw this. Remember, you can introduce 0 pairs without changing the value of a number, and you can cross out 0 pairs without changing the value of a number. If you take away a counter, cross it out like this. Pause the video, try this now. we've discovered two rules to help us add and subtract negative numbers. The first rule we found was that if we added a negative number, we got the same answer as subtracting a positive number. And the second rule we found was that if we subtracted a negative number, we got the same answer as adding a positive number. Let's put these to one side and we'll see if we can use them to do some calculations without using the counters. 10 take away negative 6. Now let's identify which rule we have to use. We're taking away a negative number, so it's this rule here. And it tells us we can replace the taking away a negative 6 with adding positive 6, which gives 16. 15 plus negative 6. Which rule will this be? Well, we're adding a negative number, so it's this rule. So I can replace it with 15 take away 6, which is 9. Negative 3 plus negative 4. Take a moment, which rule can we use here? Well, we're adding a negative number, so we're using this rule. So I can replace this with negative 3 take away 4. Now it's still fine to do these on a number line if it helps. So we start at negative 3 and taking away 4 means going down 4, which gets us to negative 7. And the last example, negative 5 take away negative 7. We're taking away a negative number, so it's this rule here. So I can replace that with negative 5 plus 7. Those are equal. I can use a number line once again. Negative 5 plus 7 means go up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equals 2. That's the end of this video and the end of F3. Next time, reasoning and problem solving.